All right, so this was a quick setup. Just wanted to test my stuff out again because it's been a long time, and I wanted to do this video for a while. I ran into this on accident. So YouTube has a built-in translator for chat, and again, found this on accident. It's still very glitchy. You could have problems with it, but I prefer to use it because, again, when you're on YouTube, whether you're the host, you're a moderator, or you're just nosy, it's nice to translate everything. Just saying. So I'm going to go ahead and, okay, only I could hear that. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. I could show you guys. Hopefully you could see this. So this is a live right now of someone I know. We're only working with the chat, so that's all we need to see. But first thing I like to do is I'll switch this to live. I want the live chat. And there's probably not going to be anything here that needs to be translated. But it doesn't matter. Okay, because I'm trying to see if there is anything. Okay, this doesn't look like English. So all you're going to do, it doesn't matter what text it is. All you're going to do, I'm going to do it right here on English. You highlight it and you right click. And then right here it says translate selection to English. When you click on it, you're going to get this pop-up. Now, this has to be in Chrome. To the best of my knowledge, it has to be in Chrome. I've tried it in Safari. I'm on a Mac. It doesn't work. Or was that Edge? Edge, it doesn't work for sure. I believe it has to be Chrome. And then I'm going to put here, translate full page. And if you notice, this right here should translate. And there we go. I don't have a salesperson tomorrow. Now, you notice here it does say English, but you can change this. I'm trying to remember how. Choose another language. So I'm going to go ahead and choose another language. Get my little drop down. And let's say you're the host and you don't speak English very well. I'm going to change this to Filipino. And again, Filipino is very broad. It's not like it's going to say, Cebuano or something like that. Hey, what's going on, Vic? Which one am I using? This is built in to YouTube. It's just Chrome. So if I change it to Filipino, everything I would think will change. Oh, I had to hit translate. So there you go. So if you're a host in the Philippines and you just are tired of not knowing what everyone's typing, you could change it to pretty much whatever language is listed. Now, I do it specifically because I mod certain rooms. There's a lot of non-English being typed. We're all assuming it's bad. And we're, me personally, I would remove them, time them out, probably even hide them. I try not to hide them for the language because I don't know what they're saying. Give me 1 second. And I did not set this up properly. So it's probably not going to look too good at first, but let me see if I can get that worked out there. I use the Translator extension. So you're using an extension. Got you. This is actually built in. To the best of my knowledge, this is built in. I could be wrong. No, because it's on every computer I've played with. And if you notice here, it's going to actually have like a little symbol. I think that's the symbol for the translator. Yeah, it's got the little symbol. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the dots again. I am going to choose another language. And I'm going to bring it back to English. I'm going to hit translate. And now everything's back to English. So I had a few people ask me about this. Now, this is glitchy. And what I mean by glitchy, and I could probably demonstrate it, is if another mod, because it happens all the time, if another mod clears the chat before it translates, because it takes a few seconds. If you click on the comment, which I'm going to do, oh, that's funny. It was you, Vic. Vic, you're the one that did this. Okay. So let's say this was a non-speaking, non-English speaking, whatever. If I hit view, it'll again, I probably shouldn't be doing this on camera, but okay. It'll show me what it is. But what tends to happen is you do that a couple times, okay, and it glitches out. It literally messes everything up. It like kicks you out, and you have to like refresh the browser and everything. So it is glitchy, but I find it very useful, especially modding, because you get a chance to see what they're actually saying. And believe it or not, some of them are extremely bad. So, and I feel a little bit better. Believe it or not, people think I'm a really horrible person because I am very strict when it comes to modding. But I would prefer to know what they're saying before I, discipline. Because all I'm going to do is time them out. The most I'll probably do is time them out for 24 hours. And they could be saying some really effed up stuff. And I wouldn't even know it. But I would just think of, one, no one could read it. Two, they get a little spammy. So that's my reasoning behind it. And again, when you have, let's say, for example, I go to a lot of, Filipino live streams. When you have other Filipinos come in and start chatting, I'm a little nosy. So I want to know what they say. Oh, I might have to look into that. So you actually see them both. See, that's the other thing that's a little confusing with this one. I get so accustomed, like I forget the translator's even running. So next thing you know, let's see if I can fix this a little bit because it's going to drive me a little crazy. Next thing you know, see if I could add a little color to that background. Here we go. Add a little color. Little color. All right, that works for me. Oh, I got rid of it. Okay. I mean, besides it, only showing me the translated version, which doesn't bother me that much. It's the whole, everyone hides everything so quick. It doesn't get a chance to translate. So it also depends on how quickly it translates. But again, this is built in. So like I showed you in the beginning of the video, you just highlight some of the text, you right click, you say translate full page, make sure you select the language you want. Now, this will not be that great, obviously, for people that are chatting and don't understand English, because you could translate the chat to any language you want. But if you don't understand the host, it's not going to help you with the host. I mean, the host is speaking. They're not typing. But yeah, just want to do a quick live because one, I just checking my equipment real quick. And two, I wanted to do a video kind of explaining this because people have asked. So far, all my translations have occurred in real time. Okay, it is quick. Don't get me wrong. It is quick, but it does take a few seconds. So I might look into this Translator. I don't know if I'm probably saying that wrong, but I might look into that and just add the extension and see how that works. And again, I found this on accident. I was just clicking around and I saw translate and like, oh, let me click on this, so. But yeah, all right, that was it. Like I said, just want to do a quick live. I'm going to actually, I recommend everyone does this. Test your equipment, right? You could go, like, let's say your platform is YouTube. You could go to YouTube, set it to private. do a few seconds, not even a minute stream, and then check your quality, check your audio. So many people think that audio is not important. I'm sorry. If your audio is shit and you have a 10-hour stream, I go into that recording, your VOD, video on demand. I'm leaving after 20 seconds. I am not going to sit there for 4 or 5 hours watching your stream, live or recorded, if all I hear is through the whole freaking thing. So, I mean, it annoys me when people are like, oh, don't worry about it. You're gorgeous. Don't worry about your audio. No, freaking worry about your fucking audio. Just saying. Yeah, I'm going to look into it. Because it sounds interesting. The built-in is nice. It's glitchy, though. Like, it drives me insane when I start clicking and everything just goes nuts. And then I got to refresh everything. And then I got to enlarge everything. Then I got to highlight everything. You got to go through the whole process again. So that's good information. I'm going to go ahead and again, I'm going to post this up there real quick for they can see the name. Translator. Probably look into that and see how that works. Again, just want to do a quick live, pop in again, test the audio because I got my microphone, got the mixer, all that stuff. Got the let me play with it. Got the other camera going real quick. Helps if I select the right camera. See, I'm going to have to figure out why this does this because I am not a fan of... Maybe it's a settings thing. I have to ask the software company. I am not a fan of when I do something like this, especially live on camera, that the tiles block the controls. And then I got to start moving everything around my screen. So, hey, what's going on, Paul? I have not been on this computer for a very long time. This is my main production computer. I do everything with this computer. When I used to go to all the rooms, this is the one I would use to just pop out the chat and go in like 5 or 6 rooms to like moderate and keep an eye on things. But yeah, again, I'm rambling now. Gonna get me a quick bite, see who's streaming, because I think people are starting to wake up. I think. So it is Sunday for me. It is 4:05. Is it 4:05? Yeah, it is 4:05. 4:05. So it's 6:05 a.m. on a Monday in the Philippines. So, alrighty. Again, that's it for now. Laters.